All right, so we are back again with the next group presentation. Now it's time for group 3. The members are Malkit, Shaurya, Mehak, Lay, Manya, and Sakshi, and their topic is cloud computing. So, all right, I would request this group to take over, and please you can start the screen sharing at your end. Let me give the access. Yeah, it has been done. Yes, you can start. Please, Malkit.
Yes, sir.
Screen sharing will be done by Malkit only, I think so, isn't it? Malkit, तुम करोगे कि कोई और करेगा?
हाँ मैं ही करूँगा।
ओके ओके, चलो एक्सेस दे दिया है, शेयर कर सकते हो।
So is it visible?
Yeah, visible, very much visible. Yes.
Sir, we are here to present cloud computing. Sir, can you see the screen?
Yeah, it's visible. Yes.
Sir, first I am here to tell us some basic information about cloud computing. So, cloud computing is a on-demand availability of computer resources, especially the data storage, which is now we call it as cloud storage, and the computer power, which is which is not directly used by the user, and the general term used for this is generally described as a data center which is available to the users all over the internet. The first cloud computing was popularized by Amazon.com when they uh, uh, when they published released their first Elastic Compute Cloud product in 2006. The word cloud computing is referred from 1996, which is first mentioned in the compact internal document. There are three types of cloud computing: public cloud, whose examples are general Google and Amazon; second, private cloud, which example are HP data centers and Microsoft; then third is hybrid cloud, whose examples are net apps and Google, Amazon Web, and etc. Sir, now I will call Sakshi for explaining the different types of cloud computing.
So
Sakshi.
basically, there are three types of clouds. The first one is public cloud. Public cloud is defined as computing services offered
Uh,
by third-party providers
Sakshi, keep your
over the.
camera on, beta, है ना? So that you are visible. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Visible. Go ahead.
So there are three types of cloud computing. The first one is the public cloud. So basically, the public cloud is defined as computing services offered by third-party providers over the public internet, making them available to anyone who wants to use or purchase them. They may be free or sold on demand, allowing customers to pay only per usage for the CPU cycle, storage, or bandwidth they consume. So the example cloud is Amazon, Chrome, and the very first point of the public cloud is A public cloud environment is owned by an outsourced cloud provider and is accessible to many business through the internet on a pay-per-use model. The second point is this deployment model provides services and infrastructure to business who want to save money on IT operational cost, but it is the cloud provider who is responsible for the creation and maintenance of the resources. The third point is public clouds are ideal for small and medium sized business with a tight budget, requiring a quick and easy platform in which to deploy IT.
Malkit, is Sakshi disconnected? Sakshi, I think you are muted, beta.
So the slide has to be changed.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Malkit, please change the slide. Sakshi, please go ahead.
The second type of cloud computing is the private cloud computing. A virtual private cloud is an on-demand configurable pool of shared computing resources allocated within public cloud environment, providing a certain level of isolation between the different organizations using the resources. Example of private cloud computing is HP data center, Microsoft, etc. Hybrid cloud. For business seeking the benefits of both private and public cloud deployment models, a hybrid cloud environment is a good option. By combining the two models, a hybrid cloud model provides a more tailored IT solution that meets specific business requirements. So done.
Okay. Thank you very much. Who's going to be the next speaker?
Sami.
Manya, I guess. Manya.
Manya. Ha, please go ahead, Manya.
Sir, so I would like to explain about the characteristics of cloud computing. First is resource pooling. So it means that a cloud service provider can share resources among several clients, providing everyone with a different set of services as per their requirement. Next is on-demand self-service. Third is easy maintenance. This is one of the most important characteristics of cloud computing. Cloud computing powered resources undergo several updates, which help in frequently optimizing their capabilities. The updates are performed quicker than the previous versions. Next is it is economical. So, in cloud computing, the client needs to pay the administration for the space they have used. There is no additional charge needed to be paid, so the space is economical. Next is on-demand self-service. Cloud computing enables the client to constantly monitor the server's uptime, abilities, and allotted network storage. So this is a fundamental characteristics of cloud computing, and a client can likewise control the computing abilities as per their needs. Next is security. So cloud service creates a copy of data that is stored to prevent any form of data loss. If one server loses the data, the copy version is restored from other servers. Next characteristic is automation. The ability of cloud computing to automatically install and maintain a cloud service is known as automation. In some simple terms, we can say that it is the process of making use of technology instead of relying on human work. The next feature is large network access. So the client can access the cloud data or transfer the data to the cloud from any place just with a device and internet connection. So after looking at the characteristics, we can say that it provides advantages to both host as well as the consumer. So let's hear further the advantages from Mehak.
Thank you,
Thank
Manya.
you.
Sir, may I start?
Yeah, please, you can, beta.
Good afternoon. I am here to represent the topic advantages and disadvantages of cloud computing. So let's understand advantages. First, cost efficiency. It is the most cost efficient method to use, upgrade, and maintain. It ultimately our cost is saved as it eliminates capital expenses of buying hardware, software, and other infrastructures. Next is its accessibility. It is the biggest advantage that we can access the data anywhere, anytime in the world using internet connection. Next, it provides data backup recovery, higher speed. It provides us faster services. Next, sporadic batch processing. It means that it helps us to add or remove resources or services as per our needs. So, with the help of cloud computing, we can have additional services and we can also remove them as per our requirements. Next advantage is strategic edge. Cloud computing offers a competitive edge over other competitors. It helps, it helps us to access the data, the latest application without spending much of the time and effort on its installations. Further advantages can be it is eco-friendly and it provides us unlimited storage to store data, files, information, etc. Next we have is disadvantage. Next is let's have the disadvantages of it. First is it requires a constant internet connections. It means that without internet we cannot access the cloud computing. Next, the features it provide is very less as compared to other competitors. Next disadvantage is does not work well with low speed connections. So if our network is slow, then it will not work properly. Sometimes it can be slow. The main disadvantage that it provides is stored data can be lost. Thank you.
Thank you, Mehak.
So for further proceeding, I would like to call Shaurya Chandel.
Sure.
So may I start?
Yes, please, beta, you can.
So I'm going to tell about security and privacy of cloud computing. Cloud computing poses privacy concerns because the service provider can access the data that is in the cloud at any time. It could accidentally or deliberately alter or delete information. Many cloud providers can share information with third parties if necessary for purposes of law and order without a warrant. That is permitted in their privacy policies, which users must agree to before they start using cloud services. Solutions to privacy include policy and legislation as well as end users' choices for how data is stored. Users can encrypt data that is processed or stored within the cloud to prevent unauthorized services. Identity management systems can also provide practical solutions to privacy concerns in cloud computing. These systems distinguish between authorized and unauthorized users and determine the amount of data that is accessible to each entity. These systems work by creating and describing identities, recording activities, and getting rid of unused identities. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shaurya. I think Lay's turn now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please.
My topic is future and
Uh,
scope.
Lay, the camera. Camera should be
Yes,
on
sir.
so that I
Yes,
can
sir.
see you. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Uh, my topic is future and scope. Cloud computing is still a subject of research. A driving factor in the evolution of cloud computing has been chief technology officers seeking a minimize risk of internal outages and mitigate the complexity of housing network and computing hardware in house. Major cloud technology companies invest billions of dollars per year in cloud research and development. Research by investment bank Cantor Partners in late 2015 forecasted that its revenue would grow from 13.5 million billion dollar in 2011 to 32.8 billion dollar in 2016.
Sir, this is the soft copy of our flex.
You, yeah, this is a soft copy. Okay, okay. Uh,
Yes, sir.
yeah. Thank you very much. So I think this group has completed.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So now we